As architects, we don't think of ourselves as people who just designs buildings like structures. We think of ourselves as people who design ecosystems, habitats. I wanted to be a marine engineer. That was my aspiration back in the day. I wanted to travel the seas and go to places.
So my father used to, make electronics repairing works. I wanted to become a creative field because I like to make small model making, clay modeling kind of thing.
I absolutely had no clue about what architecture was, but I always had this inclination towards like drawings. I usually used to paint. I realized that there is a certain degree called or course called architecture where you can put these skills to use and it might come to help later. This is something that that it has a potential or future for you. For us, whenever we met, because we are both from the same city. I am from Calicut. He is based out of Calicut. You often end up meeting each other. It's just bumping into each other. That is basically how our association started, where we just sit and discuss about each other's work.
The family actually migrated from south part of Kerala. Their business and house all set up in the same place.
It's a very close-knit family also. They are all very bonded to each other. Everyone had their own opinion, like about various spaces, about the kind of like activities that need to happen, about the life they want to lead inside. The place is lush. Once you move out of the compound also, it's a very green, biologically diverse setting. We wanted the house and the premise also to reflect the context. Clients are actually into the business of building construction materials. The whole of the house that we see here, the mass is actually built out of the quarry waste bricks which is made in-house. To exaggerate the sense of arrival, there is this colonnaded walkway which gradually takes you to the interiors of the home. It helps us to establish a certain sense of rhythm.
As it is an interior space, but you are connected with nature, so the openings is very important role in design process.
During a sunny day, you get very strong, stark shadows. When it's overcast, you get this nice diffuse light, which gives a very different mood to the space. The columns help us achieve the sense of scale from the outside. It is the windows that help us achieve the same sense of scale from the inside. That verticality is accentuated by the window systems. That is, I think, where Schueco particularly helped us to achieve what we imagined. Schueco, in that sense, it is there, but at the same time, it's not there also. It takes a back seat. It disappears when it is not required.
Every space or volume is defined based out of the connection with interior and exterior. So here the Schueco is giving you more freedom to provide bigger or multiple direction of opening. Anything is possible when you talk about the windows.
Quarters takes an L-shaped form. It is actually very simple organization if you look at it that way.
When you move to first floor, we have 2 bedrooms and 1 theatre space.
As architects, we don't think of ourselves as people who just designs buildings like structures. We think of ourselves as people who design ecosystems, habitats. And the thing with ecosystem is there is always something which is already existing. We are just adding flux to something which is already there. Whatever change that we bring to it or how we need it to be positive. So as far as that is concerned, I think the project has been a big learning curve for us. From the feedback that we have got from the clients, I think they are quite happy with the way the space have accommodated their lifestyle and their needs.
From the concept to the final, the completion state, we could achieve almost 80 to 90 percentage of what we designed. It is because of the trust which client have on us.
So I think we are like fully committed to expanding our own portfolio. We are like taking up different typology of projects. So not having a certain brand of architecture is a conscious effort that we are putting towards that. So I think that is basically what we are striving towards. That is we are like what we are working towards, and that's it.